The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of the fingers, you could end up in Riften.
What brings you to Ballamon today? Repair? Purchase?
I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back. If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vec. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Biren said you got here just before... Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Come back to bits and pieces anytime. Hmm?
So the Stormcloaks took trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back whenever you need something.
Is it true what they say? There was a dragon held captive in Whiterun and you released it? My God, why?
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim. I can't... Doing some building, eh? We can deliver it wherever you need. You need to leave.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Well met. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Steal anything from my shop.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. You look like a traveler. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time. Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. Mm-hmm.
There's beauty here. What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play at this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that. Farewell.
Such a shame.
It's a fine day with you around. Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. I'd better get going.
If only Camilla shared my affections. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. Good day.
In the ancient tongue, you are Dovahkiin, dragon god.
You're not from around here.
Thank you so much.
Next two of us.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Till next time.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
I work for Bellefield.
Everything's
the
for
general goods-
sale, my... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin in Solitude. The gods, that must have been horrible.
Need something? I'm late. Gotta run.
We should move to Hammer.
Hammer? By the gods. Dragon!
Fall to me, dragon!
Jur?
I'll kill you! Finish this! I've had enough
Jur?
Die, dragon!
May be dead now. But where did it come from?
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need. If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Good day.
No matter what else happens, the gods will always be grateful for everything you've done.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I
If
can't
not,
believe we
me
let
know. I might
provincials
have it
like
stored
you
away.
wander Skyrim.
Well met. Unlike... Take a look. Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Steel's good. The finest weapons and armor. See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
You won't live to see tomorrow. Bruce! I can take you. Gods, no! This is the end for you.
trouble?
It means so much
Thank
to
you.
us to have the claw.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. All right, then.
This doesn't concern you, friend.
Go on.
Don't make me tell you again. Get out of here.
Move along. Don't make me tell you again. Get out of here.
Burn it! Burn the vampires! I'll paint it!
Mind yourself. There's a vicious bear on the loose.
You there! Hold fast!
I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me. Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Ithran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Well, just look around, will you? Ithran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? Fine, fine. I can't afford to forget about this work, though. Some very interesting applications. Now, where is it I'm supposed to be going? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Farewell.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. And it seems we have a problem. Since you could have attacked me before now, I'm going to assume this was a little accident on your part. And so I'm going to give you a chance to get yourself cured. If you can manage that, the Dawn Guard may still have use for you. I'll be waiting.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. And it seems we have a problem. Since you could have attacked me before now, I'm going to assume this was a little accident on your part. And so I'm going to give you a chance to get yourself cured. If you can manage that, the Dawn Guard may still have use for you. I'll be waiting.
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath. I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace. The people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true. I know many things. I have studied things beyond the reach of most humans, traveled the Oblivion Plains, seen things one should not see. I have met Daedra and Dwemer and everything in between, and I know enough to see a vampire where others would see a man. It is possible I know of a ritual but have never performed it. It requires a filled black soul gem. You will need to kill someone. When you have a gem and have filled it, return to me and I will perform the ritual. I will bring life to your dead body, vampire.
My talents are much needed. Morthal is which is utterly useless at the moment. You need to fill it with a soul. I would not sell it to just anyone, but I'll make an exception for you. The cost to replace the gem is quite high.
You can afford a septim or two. A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got...
Ah, it's good to see. Take a look. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Good afternoon. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Hey, wanna play tag?
The gods gave you two hands, and you used them both for your weapon. I can respect that. Spare some gold for a veteran? A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Feel free to make requests. Come by the Winking Skeever anytime
I
you
need
want
to
hear
ask
a
you
tune.
to stop. Can't say I've heard of any laws against... I've got my eye on you.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Pardon me.
There you are.
feel free to make
Seems
requests.
there's, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Return anytime you need arms or armor.
I own the lumber mill and pay a fair wage. See my husband Hod if you're looking for work.
What happened?
It means so much to us to have
Thank
the
you.
claw back where it
Trinkets,
belongs.
odds and ends, that sort of thing. Till next time.
If it's a fight you want, I'm ready this time. We had that beast contained, and you released it. Why? Why would you do such a thing?
It seems this damnable conflict spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemies will not.
The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Enjoy. Visit Dragons.
Would it kill you to let a man go about his business in peace? Really, nerve.
The Jarl is excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Enjoy your visit. matter what else happens, the gods will always be grateful for everything you've done.
Yet another child has prayed to their mother. Speak with a nervous patron at Candlehearth Hall in Windhelm. Accept his gold, then kill the target. So begins a contract bound in blood.
may be dead now, but... Where...
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Are you the assassin from the... Well, there's this traveling dignitary in Solitude. I need her, you know. His gold will cover it, right? If anybody asks, this meeting never took place. 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 If anybody asks, this meeting never took place.
You know, the Winking Skeever's not just the best inn in Solitude. It's also the only inn in Solitude.
Wait! Hear my plea! My master, he is lost between worlds, and I cannot bring him back.
I'm dying for a rest. I swear I could lie down right now and sleep forever.
I'm getting out of here. Yeah! If it's arms or armor you need, see Bayron in Cast. Hour.
another child has prayed to their mother. Speak with a nervous patron at Candlehearth Hall in Windhelm. Accept his gold, then kill the target. So begins a contract bound in blood.
The townsfolk call me captain. I lost my family years ago. Truth is, I don't really know what keeps me going.
Good, you're here. Look, in Ivarstead, there's this beautiful barbarian.
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war.
I'm dying for a rest. I swear I could lie down right now and just sleep forever.
Yet another child has prayed to their mother. Speak with the wary outlaw at the Bee and Bob in Riften. Accept his gold and then eliminate the target. So begins a contract bound in blood.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that...
Speak.
So you're the one from the Dark Brotherhood? I need you to kill the big laborer at Catalyst Farm. Here's the gold for the kill. Make it painful.
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in. What are you doing that for? My talents are much needed here in order to take a look. Very well. Meet me at the summoning circle in the marsh at dawn. We shall banish the creature you have become. Till next time. Good, you're here. As you desire. I call upon Oblivion Realms, the home of those who are not our ancestors. Answer my plea. As in death there is new life, in Oblivion there is a beginning for that which has ended. I call forth that power. Accept the soul that we offer. As the sun ends the night, end the darkness of this soul. Return life to the creature you see before you. The ritual is complete.
Welcome back. Glad to see you've taken care of your little problem and kept it from becoming my problem. Soreen and Gunmar are settling in. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Hope you're getting along with these on. It takes some getting used to.
What do you need?
Watch what you're doing.
Here we are. It begins again. I fear for what is to come. Fight bravely, friend.
What can I do for you?
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong. You'd better know what you're doing. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. If you think it'll help. Nothing like a goose chase around the whole This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with. Yes? All right, let's see what you have.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed.